Hello, hello, everybody. Well, let's wait and see if anybody comes on here tonight. I've been off the last night. I had some amazing guests in town dropping off the airport today, and now I'm back at doing some Christmas story readings. And hey, kind of good stuff. How's it going? Can you hear me okay? Just curious on that. Let's see what we got here. Hey, baby girl. Kira's right here next to my side. And let's see here. What's up, buckaroos? What's up, buckaroos? Let's see. I got YouTube going as well. We're going to read some stories. And hopefully. Hey, Dave. Can you hear me okay? I have a new camera for my laptop. Picked it up today when I was in Knoxville. And so it actually records 1080p at 30 frames per second. So that's usually what I use. And I hope that, hey, Bev, I hope that is better than the 720 that was on there that I'm recording. It looks better. It's not as crisp as the iPhone, but it's definitely a lot better. So got a fire going tonight. I checked on the baby goats. The heat lamp is good and hot. Fed them, overfed them today. And the only thing is getting them water. Here's my dilemma: is that when I got home this afternoon, I have no water and I have no heat. Yep, that's just how it goes. Back holler here. So don't know exactly what's happened, but I think a lot of things froze because we got heavy rain to about 1 a.m. in the morning, and then it just went cold. Yesterday was super nice, and today 7 degrees. I think it's 5 degrees outside right now. Wind chill is probably negative something, but I'm not complaining. I got my heating pad. I got the fire going. I got the oven going in the kitchen, and I got the electric heater upstairs in the bedroom. So Kira and I are going to be completely fine. Hey, TNT04, how's it going? Thanks for joining. And so I can't believe Christmas is around the corner. We have, what, 2.5 days. Today and tomorrow is Christmas Eve, and then Sunday is Christmas Day. So took a few days off here and there and had guests in town, so it was really important to spend time with them. And I could not make this happen yesterday. But here I am. No water, no heat. I'm still here. We're going to read some stories. So, hey, Bev, can you hear me okay? How's the picture look? I guess anybody really, doesn't matter. Dave, Bev. I'm just wondering if you guys get cut off because it looks like everything's great on my end. It's just I don't know if you're receiving it okay. So let me know if it's a little blurry, static, or the looks and sounds amazing. Perfect. Awesome. If anybody wants to pop over to YouTube and check out how it looks and how it sounds, from moi, and as I read some Christmas stories. And as we're getting closer to Christmas, I got some really awesome, amazing books that I want to share. And so I'll actually maybe start on a couple of them, and we'll look and see what we got. What time is it? So 7:08. Almost said military time. Awesome. Okay, good. So TNT's got it. Good on her end, and Bev's good, and I'm sure Dave was. What happened to him? He was there, but I lost him. And who is on? Let's see. I'm still figuring this out. If I see I got one person on YouTube here. Who is it? Let's see here. So the it's funny. It's like I've watched lots of live chats on YouTube and YouTube videos in general. It's like they're always like going up to the keyboard or typing something in, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's how it works. That's how it works. But I'm gonna put on my UGG slippers because it is cold. Not like freezing cold, but it's chilly. I mean, if I go outside and come back in, it's like nice and toasty in the house. But so yeah. All right, everybody. This will be a short and sweet Christmas time, story time. Got my mug, got my hot tea. Let's see here. We got. Oh, yes. I have not been to Starbucks in like ages. I'm completely like back in the holler, and there is a Starbucks now in my town. First time, like it opened 3 months ago, but I was in Knoxville and got a green tea that I haven't had for like 2 years from Starbucks. Had a little honey, so I had it saved over from the trip. So I had a little hot water, and it's nice, warm. All right, so let's see what we. So we did Grinch. We did the Christmas cat. We did, Clopper the Christmas donkey. And Grinch. We did, good old Grinch. And we did Frosty the Snowman, thanks to Bev. Bev got us some frost. I'm wondering if I read. Aha. A very merci Christmas. I want to, like my French accent. So I think I'll read this tonight. And the night before Christmas, I want to read that. Oh, sorry, it's the plastic on this. It's glaring from the light. But anyway, I want to read this tomorrow night. So night before Christmas. And then we have my mom's favorite, actually. We have the Polar Express. So pretty cool. One second, everybody. I'm sorry to make everybody wait around here. I want to try one thing on this camera. I got a new camera and for my laptop, because the one that comes with the laptop is only 720. I wanted 1080 at least, and I got it. So, and I want to see if I can switch. Aha. Okay, cool. Let's see what happens. And that wind is howling out there. Yeah, I think that's good. All right, everybody. So I think tonight I'll do this, and then I have the 12 days of Christmas, and I think I want to do that on Christmas Day. And let's do Snowman at Night and a very Merci Christmas. What do y'all think? You know, I was hoping to have some kids on here. I mean, I appreciate all these adults that want to hear my Christmas story reading, but you know, when you have kids part of this, oh yeah, what Bradley? Thanks for joining. Guess what? I don't know. Tell me. Remember, this is a channel for children, so don't be a monkey butt. Hurry up, tell me. I'm guessing. You give me something for Christmas? A new truck? A Porsche? A new SUV? Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. How is it? I would love to have gone with you all. That would have been amazing. Well, I thank you for just tuning in way at the concert. That must be like, you know, well loved. So anyway, let's make this happen. We're going to read A Very Merci Christmas, and it's by Kate D. Camillo and Chris Van Dusen, or illustrated by Chris Van Dusen. My Kira girl. She's just hanging out. She is. So I gotta hope I can get some water boiled and go out there and. Okay, cool. Well, then hang out with me until it starts, and then go enjoy the concert. I gotta get some water boiled for the goats, so they need water. Chickens do as well. So we will once I warm up, and after this, I'll go back outside again. Stella and Nicole go caroling on your spur of the moment, said Frank. You need to have a plan. Where do you intend to go? Whom will you sing to? Never mind, said Stella. Frank was not good at spontaneity. What, baby girl? What? The Watsons, however, who lived 2 doors over, excellent at spur of the momentness. Stella went down Deckaroo Drive and rang the doorbell. Would you and Mr. Watson like to go caroling with me? Said Stella. Well, right now, Mr. Watson is very involved in attempting to make a fruitcake, and things have gotten the teeniest bit out of hand. Maybe Mercy would like to go with you. Can Mercy sing? Said Stella. She loves to be sung to, said Mrs. Watson. A loud bang came from the kitchen. Mrs. Watson shouted, Mr. Watson. Actually, actually, said Mrs. Watson, it would be very helpful if you took Mercy with you. Adjust that light a little bit, guys. 1 second. There we go. So someone's telling me Mercy is the pig. I feel joyful, Stella said to Mercy as they walked together down the sidewalk. I feel like something miraculous could happen. Oink, said Mercy. She picked up her heels. Let's go see the Lincoln sisters, said Stella. I mean, who would not want a pig for a friend, right? Look at that. I got a K-Bear, a Kira for a friend. Yes, I do. And some goats, some baby goats. Unfortunately, Eugenia Lincoln, who was terrible at all things spontaneous, answered the door. Stella said, I was wondering if you and baby Lincoln wanted to go caroling with me. Maybe you could play the accordion while we sing. Caroling, said Eugenia. Lincoln, well, yes, said Stella. Caroling. It's where you go walking around and singing Christmas songs to cheer people up. Eugenia looked down at Mercy and then back up at Stella. You want me to go caroling with a pig? Who's there? Baby Lincoln called from inside the house. No one, sister, said Eugenia. Lincoln, she closed the door very firmly in Stella's face. Not a nice lady, you know. But hey, I give an A for effort to Stella. Stella sighed. I'm so sorry. Let's see if we can. There we go. Got to turn the phone off. Actually, let me turn this. All right, there we go. Stella sighed. She put her hand deep in her pockets. It was cold out and it was getting dark, and she felt the tiniest bit less joyful. General Washington, Eugenia Lincoln's cat, appeared out of the gloaming room. Wants to sing with us. At least she's got a cat for a friend. And a pig, too. Hey, Ann. Thanks for joining. Ah, thanks, Bev. She checked on that end, too. Good. Horace Broom was in front of the yard of his house on Glockpinskill Drive. He was looking up at the sky through his telescope. Would you like to join us in caroling, Horace Broom? Said Stella. Would you like to spread joy? Spread joy, said Horace. You can't spread joy. I want a telescope, actually. The stars are so beautiful back here at the old house. Stella sighed. She put her hands deeper into her pockets. Do you think just one person can carol? Stella said to the pig and the cat as they walked on together in the darkness. Oink, said Mercy. Meow, said General Washington. Okay, said Stella, I'll try. She began to sing, Joy to the world. She sang at the top of her lungs. She sang with such joy as she could muster. She's giving her best, an A for effort. Pretty cool, huh? If my neighbors weren't like 3 football fields away, I would say caroling. It's a little too cold out there to be walking to one house that's 3 football fields away. The pig looked over at Stella and she put her snout up to the stars and let out a strange sound. It wasn't an oink, it wasn't a squeak. It was a noise full of hope and wonder and longing. It was almost a melody. Merci, said Stella. You're caroling. The pig kept singing. General Washington, though, threw back his head and let out a long meow. From the darkness, there came a loud whinny. Maybelline, said Stella, what are you doing here? The horse let out another whinny. Where's Leroy Ninker, the cowboy of your heart? Let's sing while we search for him. Stella sang Deck the Halls, and the pig and the cat and the horse sang with her. It was very loud, it was very joyful, and not very musical. When they finished, the world was hushed and still. Sorry, Kira's like looking at my hand. I'm like trying to read. In the sudden quiet, Stella heard someone calling her name. Look at that. She may not have little humans or big humans with her caroling, but she definitely has some amazing animals that are trying. So, A for effort. Stella! Stella! Frank was walking towards her. Behind him were Mr. Watson and Mrs. Watson and Baby Lincoln and Horace Broom. And when they saw Stella, they all started to sing, God rest ye merry gentlemen. Out of the darkness came a happy whoop. I am a merry gentleman, shouted Leroy Ninker, for all I have found my horse. He put his hat over his heart and started to sing. Stella joined in, and so did the pig and the cat and the horse. Looks like she's getting her friends and neighbors to sing carols with her. Finally, Never give up. When the song was done, Horace Broom, at least. "I'm," said Baby Lincoln. "Yippee-yo," said Leroy Ninker in a quiet voice. I am hungry," said Mr. Watson, "and I am afraid to say that my fruitcake didn't turn out very well." "But there is always toast," said Mrs. Watson. "I would make us all some toast." Mercy oinked very loudly. That's where Mercy lives. I'm sure she gets a little spoiled. Probably get some table scraps. They walked together back to Duckaroo Drive. Leroy Ninker led Maybelline, Stella, and they were. I think we made them brighter by singing together. It's just that it's darker now, and they seem brighter. Maybe, said Stella. Shall we sing some more? Said Mr. Watson. Eugenia Lincoln stood in the lighted doorway of her house with her accordion. She watched them all come towards her. Softly, joyfully, she began to play Silent Night. The accordion music reached all the way up to the listening stars. I knew something miraculous would happen. Stella said quietly to herself. Can you all play an accordion? I can't play an accordion. They stood together, and above their heads, above Duckaroo Drive, above the tired and hopeful earth, stars were shining, shining, shining down. They all came together. What a beautiful thing, huh? That's what Christmas is all about. Celebrate the holiday with mercy. Have a very mercy Christmas. Oh, it's a little punch out for the book. But they're all sitting around and having Christmas dinner. I like that. My fire's out. I'm going to have to get it going again. Well, one more book, and then I'll call it a night. So it's almost a half hour into this. But again, everyone, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. I really appreciate everyone taking the time to come on here that have and follow. I tried to follow through the best I could, and I appreciate everyone following through with me. I think I missed 3 days out of the 12, but don't tell Santa. I hope that he still shows up Christmas Eve and leaves some gifts under the tree. But it's been an amazing year, and I really it's come a long way. So I've met some amazing people here locally, and I'm glad to be here. Glad to be in Tennessee, and lots of great things coming. And please subscribe to the channel. Tennessee Dreamin' is the journey of how I found the house I live and the property, and how I moved from YouTube. And as for Instagram, it's the Farmland Man and Tennessee Dreamin', same channel. And check it out as well, because I'll post there as I post on YouTube. And got baby goats, so they're doing great so far. They look healthy and are feeding off their mom. And I have baby goats coming in February, I think, roughly. So from the boar goat that I have, and this is her first birth, so I hope it goes well. I hope that she accepts the kid or kids. And if not, I got bottles and I'm ready. But all in all, that's basically it. Kira's leaving me and going upstairs, and I think she'd probably go to sleep and leave me down here until I finish up. And also too, I just want to say that Liberty Bibs, and this is not a paid promotion whatsoever, but I've they're both great quality bibs. As a daily bibs, like wearing them daily, the Liberty Bibs are soft, and it just really, I love the quality of them. I love that they got multiple colors and so forth. They actually sent me two pairs, and it must be like Santa Claus was with them because I was looking at the camouflage Liberty bibs when they came out with it earlier this year and launched that, and I'm like, oh, I want to get a pair of those. And you just it never happens, or it happens later. It doesn't happen when you want them. And they reached out to me and sent me a box of bibs. So I have the classic blue with the white stitching and the camouflage, and a dear, 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 dear friend, Nicolette, got these bibs for me, which I love, the gray ones. That's just so now I have 4 pairs of Liberties, and I'll be wearing them, on a daily basis. Trust me, I would wear these bibs in LA any day and do real estate if I could, and I probably could, but they probably look at me all funny. But I would have worn these years ago because that's how comfortable they are. But anyway, enough about that. I thank them for sending them to me, and appreciate the gift is amazing, and I'm blessed for that. All right, so let's get ready to finish up the night with Snowmen at Night. So I don't know who is actually still on here, but we're live. Looks like um, got a couple people here on Instagram still. So let's see what we accomplish here. Snowmen at Night. One wintry day, I made a snowman, very round and tall. The next, his hat had slipped, his arms drooped down. He really looked a fright. It made me start to wonder, what do snowmen do at night? What do snowmen do at night? I think that snowmen start to slide when it gets really dark, off the lawn and down the street, right into the park. I'd want to think there's more than just Frosty. He's got family. He's probably got a wife or a girlfriend and kids and grandpa and grandma and a dad and a mom and cousins. I want to think and neighbors. I mean, Frosty's not the only snowman out there. Something tells me. They gather in a circle while they wait for all the others, sipping cups of ice cold cocoa made by snowman mothers. Pretty cool. When the snowman games begin, they line up in their places, each one anxious for his turn in the snowman races. After everyone has had a chance at racing once or twice, they go on over to the pond to do skating tricks on ice. I mean, to see snowmen roll or ice skate, that'd be a feat to see. Sometimes they start giggling and then they act like clowns. They bump into each other till they all fall down. They gather up their snowballs, the pitcher takes his aim, and underneath the moonlight sky, they play a baseball game. Even the moon looks like a snowman, the head of a snowman. Pretty cool. Yeah. I don't know if y'all can see it. I'll get better lighting next time too. But you just make it work with what you got. I'm new to this whole live YouTube thing. No one knows just how it started, but soon it's quite a sight with the snowman throwing snowballs in the world's best snowball fight. I would think they're champions of snowball thing. What do you all think? When it's time for sledding, it's a wild ride down the hill. Now that's a big hill. I want to do some sledding. It got cold, It rained hard last night. Yesterday was a pretty nice day, but it rained hard last night, late until about 1:30, and then the temperature just plummeted and everything froze. Truck doors, car doors, everything froze. And water, heat, all that was in the morning. But later on today, when I got back from my trip to Knoxville, no heat and no water. So I have a heating pad under my bum, and I had a fire going. It is now out, and my heater upstairs is going, which is where Kira went because she's probably just laying in front of the heater. Smart gal. But the goats are all good. The chickens are all good. I gave them extra bedding, and I gave the goats extra food and bedding, and did some. I had that I got for free some 4x8 styrofoam panels, and so I added that around certain areas of the goat condo to kind of help insulate it. So everyone say some prayers, but the little ones are good. I got heat lamps in there for the little ones, the little baby goats that were born on Monday. They're furry, healthy, going around, eating off of mom, and everyone looks really good. It's just really cold outside. So, and I hope my bees are okay. And that's my big thing. My bees. I got 2 hives that I want to split and hopefully have 4 to 6 hives going into late spring, early summer. And we'll see what happens. But prayers for that one too, because I really don't want to buy any more bees than I have to. So I hope they make it through the winter. But I did throw a couple bales of hay around the or straw around their hives to kind of help with the wind. So we'll see what happens. All right, so let's get back to this book. This book's amazing. Then it's time for sledding. It's a wild ride down the hill. Wahoo! They yell. This is by far the snowman's biggest thrill. See, I want to go sledding. I want lots of snow, and I want to go sledding. And that'd be a lot of fun. Finally, they are tuckered out and getting sleepy, so they slowly gather up their things, and one by one, they go. Go back to their yards where they came from. So if your snowman's grin is crooked, you'll know he's just been doing what snowmen do at night. Looks like they just had a lot of fun. And I tell you, I want to have that kind of fun too. The end. Pretty cool. That's the last page. All right, y'all. I appreciate everybody coming on and watching, liking, subscribing, sharing, and leaving a comment. Please, please, please. But thank you for following along so far. And I hope if there's any kids out there, please tell me what they think. You know, this is all new to me, but I love reading to them. And yep. So, little Alden, if you're out there, buddy, I like reading you too. And all right, well, have a good night, everybody. Stay warm, stay safe, because the Midwest and the North, and even down to the South. I mean, I'm in Tennessee, but I'm in the Smoky Mountains of Tennessee. But even I think Florida, northern Florida, might be getting some snow. So again, just be careful, be smart about it when you go out and about. I know it's Christmas Eve tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow, 7 p.m. And I hope to have some kids on here listening. So please share it, and let's bring the little ones, and hopefully they like the books that I have left to read for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. All right, everybody. Have a good night. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.